Dictatorship, siyasi, that is political, based on democracy, based on your wisdom, equality, justice, human rights, and then khilafah, on aql and divine knowledge, wisdom and divine knowledge. Siyasi, yani democratic country, only for the betterment of dunya, this world, but khilafah is for the betterment of dunya and akhirah. So the democratic state only does based on your human wisdom, but the khilafah state does based on the human wisdom and divine knowledge. These are the three types of state. When Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, after the demise of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the political development, Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam predicted that the khilafah will be for 30 years after me. Khilafah will be lasting 30 years after me, and after that there will be kingdom and dictatorship. So if time of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu, Hazrat Saiful Azam, Usman Ghani, Hazrat Ali, and 6 months of Imam Hassan radiallahu ta'ala anhu, all together this is 30 years. These are the special knowledge given to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr, see how the political development happened very shortly, because time is going to be finished. So Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, it was not dictatorship. The topmost senior companions, they sit in the house of Bani Saqifa. You can consider it parliament. House of Bani Saqifa. And after a long consultation, everybody agreed upon the khilafah, the leadership of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. But based on divine knowledge, democracy, I'm not talking about Western democracy. Democracy means everybody has equal rights. This is what I mean. I call it divine democracy. Human rights, equality and justice. Everybody's life, everybody's respect, regard, honor, everybody's property has to be protected equally by the state. It is called divine democracy. Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu came into the power. And after Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, when the time came, Hazrat Abu Bakr, the last time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, at that time there was a special house. This is called House of Lords in modern town. Ahlul Hajj wal Aqd. Member, I think so far I can remember, it was 6 members, consisting of 6 members. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu nominated the name of Hazrat Umar to the special house. And after the long consultation in the special house, they got together. They united under the leadership of Hazrat Saiful Azam radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And there was cross-questioning. But after the long discussion, everybody united, agreed upon Hazrat Saiful Azam radiallahu ta'ala anhu. The main days of the Khilafah, Shura. Shura means mutual consultation. And then after Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu, same rule, same procedure, same mechanism was followed in the time of Hazrat Usman Ghani radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And in the Usman Ghani, it will be amazing for you. In the Usman Ghani, there was 2 houses. In our England, in the time of our British constitution, House of Lords and House of Commons. In the time of Hazrat Usman Ghani, there were 2 houses. The first House of Lords was consisting of 6 members, and the House of Commons, I think, was consisting of about 50 members, if I don't make mistake. So the case brought to the House of Commons. In the House of Commons, there were 50-50 vote. 50% vote went with Hazrat Usman. 50% vote went with Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Then the case went to the special house. Again 50% vote for Hazrat Usman, 50% vote with Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Then Hazrat Abdullah, I can't remember the name, who became the election commissioner, who became the Istiswabul Awam, or Istiswabul Aam. I mean, to get the public consent. Someone nominated by the house, okay, to collect the vote. In the modern time, we call it election commissioner. Election commissioner. Hazrat Abdurrahman ibn Auf became election commissioner. And he started taking vote from each and every individuals of the Medinan state. Finally, everybody agreed upon Hazrat Usman Ghani. Same rule followed in the time of Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. When Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu became Khalifa, my dear brothers, let me clarify you, we have different narrations. If you study the history books written by the Sunni Islam, you will have different narrations. Some narrations narrated by the Khariji mindset, we can't accept it. Some narration narrated by the Shia mindset, we can't accept it. When you read those narrations, you will understand that from which mindset it came. And interpretation is different. My dear brother, in the time of Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala, there was a political misunderstanding. And Hazrat Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala, who was governor in Syria, Damascus, Hazrat Amir Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala anhu revolted against Hazrat Ali, and he refused to take bay'ah in the hand of Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu. For whatever reasons it is, political reason, circumstantial reason, for whatever reason it is, we call it revolt. Hazrat Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu was haq, the other one is revolt, which is established by the Sunnah of Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But because of this revolt, we cannot criticize Hazrat Amir Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala anhu. We consider this mistake as khata'i ijtihadi. His research, his own mistake. We give this charge in the hand of Almighty Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge, but we are not. That's why in this position, the Shia mindset, the narration of the Shia mindset, interpretation of the Shia mindset, Kharijite mindset, they try to put Hazrat Ali and Hazrat Amir Muawiyah together. We don't know who is right, who is wrong, both of them are right. This is Jalilul Qadr company, this is Jalilul Qadr as well. This is high exalted, most senior companion, this is most senior companion as well. That's why we don't know. This is Khariji mindset. You trying to put them together and you trying to ignore the reality. And here is Shia mindset. Shia mindset, Hazrat Muawiyah radiallahu anhu was not companion. He was this, he was that, he was munafiq. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. The position of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, if you study the book of Aqidah written in last 1300 years, if you look, especially those who are watching us from different parts of the world, for your reference, you can check Aqaid al-Nasafi, which is the most highly authentic book in the field of Aqidah. You can study this. And all the books of Hadith and the commentary on Hadith written in last 1300 years. And the books of Islamic jurisprudence, my dear brothers, especially the madrasa student, you can study at least Hidayah, written by Imam Marganani. The chapter Babu Adabil Qazi. This chapter is the manners of a judge. If you read this chapter, you will have all the details, my dear brother. So, in all the book of Islamic jurisprudence, all the books of the commentary of Hadith, all the books of Aqaid, what they said? They said, Wal haqqu biyade Ali. Hazrat Ali's position was right. Hazrat Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala who was wrong. But because he is companion of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he was the wahi writer, that here as a ummah we lock our mouth. We will not talk about this. We will not criticize Hazrat Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala anhu. We will not talk anything. We just put a full stop there. Why, my dear brother? If you open your mouth with regard to Hazrat Amir Muawiyah, some of us waiting there in the corner, they will talk about Hazrat Aisha Siddiqa radiallahu ta'ala anha. That's why Holy Prophet said, Allah Allah fi ashabi. Oh my ummah, never talk negatively with regard to my companions. Never curse them, never criticize them. So these are the red zone for us. We will not enter. This is the position of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama. So mindset of Kharijite, both of them are equal. Mind of Shia, no, this one not companion. The position of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama, when I say Ahl Sunnah wal Jama, this is the overwhelming majority of the Muslim Ummah in last 1300 years. And the most, about 95% of the Muslim Ummah, the ideology of the Muslim Ummah is Ahl Sunnah wal Jama. If you study Quran, all the Mufassirin. If you study Hadith, all the Muhaddisin. If you study Aqidah, all the Imam of Aqidah. If you study each and every part of Islamic classical sciences, all the Imam belong to the school of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. This is the position of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. And Hazrat Amir Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, the agreement was between Imam Hassan and Amir Muawiyah. After the death, Shahada of Hazrat Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, Hazrat Imam Hassan came into the power. When Hazrat Hassan came into the power, this was really, really unfortunate for the Muslim Ummah. There was a huge disagreement. Two-state Damascus, but the true Khalifa was Hazrat Hassan radiyallahu anhu. After 6 months, Imam Hassan radiyallahu ta'ala anhu stepped down, gave the power to Hazrat Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, and the agreement was, after Amir Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, the proceedings should be followed, the same proceedings which has been followed in the time of Abu Bakr Siddiq, Farooq Azam, Usman again. But Hazrat Amir Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, again, he nominated his son Yazid. And you know there was a big clash between Umayyad and Hashmi. It was a historical confliction. And these are the historical background. When Yazid came into the power, Imam Hussain, Hazrat Abdullah ibn Zubair, Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, refused to take oath in the hand of Yazid, because Yazid was popular for his, loose character. So it was impossible for them to take bayah in the hand of Yazid. So this leads to Karbala. Inshallah, we'll carry on. One point I would like to share with you, my dear brothers. Imam যখন খুতবা দেন, আমরা যে 2 রাকাত নামাজ পড়ি, সেটা রাসূল পাকের হাদিস দ্বারা সাবিত, কিন্তু কনটেক্সট ডিফারেন্ট।